Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan and today we're playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition. On today's stream, we will continue exploring the last bits of Whiterun Hold, and then try to make our way towards the Greybeards if we can. There's quite a trek from Whiterun to the Greybeards, but we can do it, I think. We've got Mr. Glock, we've got Gaming with Glamour. How are you all doing? You all good? Who's this dude?
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, I've just realised there's an issue with the stream. Yeah, there is. So, the issue is, I've just bought, I've upgraded my screen to a 4K screen, and it seems that this has messed up my, my stream. So let's have a look. What if we do this? Let's do that. Let's see how that goes.
I won't take no for an answer. Never should have come here.
Let's see what happens here. Okay, so that fixed it. Alright, good. So this is a bit of a chaotic start. Let me just do with this, dude, and then we'll resume as we were. Right, so first of all, the volume is very loud. Let's take it down a little bit. So master all the way down here. I think that should be enough. And now, if I just go back to this for a sec, and okay, I can't do that. Never mind. All right, we'll just go with this for now. It's fine. Yeah, all good, all good. Everyone's good. Right. So as I was saying, who's this guy? Challenger. Brief history of the Empire, Volume 4. Gold lockpick, Soul Gem, Petty, Spelton Fury. And Staff of Zombies, reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you for 60 seconds. Okay, I'm probably not going to use this, but we can sell it. What's this spell? Fury. We know that one already. Creatures and people up to level 6 will attack anything nearby for 30 seconds. I think we are well above level 6 now. We might as well just sell it as well. Mage Light? Might as well learn that as well. Right, so as I was saying, we will continue exploring this, the hold a little bit more. And then we'll move to this little area here, because there is a few locations down this way that we've not seen. And then the hold continues all the way down here, all the way to Iverstead, which is where we need to go to continue the main quest. So this is the plan for today's stream. Hopefully we have enough time to do that. So I think if we go back around there, I think there are some caves like over here and maybe down there as well. So let's just have a quick look. So if we start from there and then move towards the north, that should do it. Okay. It actually feels like forever whenever I miss a stream, or whenever I have to reschedule a stream by one day. I think it's become such a routine for me now. If it's not in the right order, it kind of just like makes it feel weird for me. Also, what level are we? 17, alright, cool. I would ideally like to get to 20 by the time we get to Whiterun again. Because there is a cool little thing that unlocks when you get to level 20. Okay, so there's this whole area over here. There's that massive fort over there. Yeah, let's go and see what's inside. And this takes us to Markarth. Is it? Was it Markarth? Can't remember. Yeah, Markov. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that. I've not heard it said in a long time. Okay, dismount. Just in case there are enemies inside. Right, we have enemies. Whack! And yeah, let's go back to playing Call of Duty then. Where are we? This feels so good. When you actually do damage with your spells, it feels so good. Right, do we actually have any potions of Magicka? Not a lot. Okay, we have very little potions. I think we forgot to craft some potions last time we were at the fan house. I actually have no Magicka potions. This is pretty bad. Okay, we'll just have to wait for Magicka to replenish itself.
I'll see you in pieces.
Nice, just waste it to burn the ground. So hopefully my Atronach and Faendal will be able to do enough damage to carry this fight, because I do not have enough Magicka to do this. And also I just realised that I've left my melee weapons somewhere, or might have sold them as well, because I wanted to go full mage. So all my weapons now are being conjured as well. So it's not like I can just use a weapon. Actually, one of them would have dropped a sword. So let's go and get that. Where are the bodies? I think they can revive themselves. You have like shamans that can revive the fallen comrades. So I think this is why some of those bodies might have disappeared. Okay, we'll just dual wield our 100 blades. This is so sick. So I'm thinking we could actually level up dual wielding melee weapons, so we also do more damage with this. So my plan with spells is whatever spell we have now, we will just dual cast it. So if it's blades, we will dual cast it and then get 2 blades, one in each hand. If it's fireballs, we'll dual cast it and just shoot 2 fireballs at a time. If it's Conjure Atronach, we'll also dual cast it just to get a stronger Atronach with us. And with this, because we will be using 2 melee weapons, there are perks that actually enhance the damage output on that playstyle. So I think we can actually level that up as well if we put some more points into one-handed weapons. For now, let me just smoke this dude. Nice. Alright, cool. Where did he drop? Never mind. Right. Force 1 usually carry some gems on them. So I do want to loot the bodies as much as I can. Fear poison recipe and some gold. Okay, not bad. So I can see an enemy on the compass over here. Where is it? Is it outside? Yeah, I can hear her. Where'd she go? Oh, I think she's on the wall. Yeah.
You won't get you can't hide from me.
Can I not? Everyone is so big-headed in this game. You can't hide from me. You can't beat me. You can't do this. You can't do that. Well, watch me do all those things. Oh, you can't kill a dragon. Yeah, watch me.
There's no escape.
Right, I need to heal. Fuck, so many potions. so many different potions in here. Actually makes it difficult to navigate all the things that we have, because there's so many variants of the same thing. How do I go up again?
You don't have a chance.
This way. Come on then, shoot. Shoot if you're gonna. Whack! Cool. It feels so nice when you actually throw a fireball at them. You kill them and they just fly off. You know, I think the ragdoll system with that spell is so... It just makes you feel so much more powerful. Okay. We have the tower. Yeah, let's go to the tower.
Huh?
Get our Ashra knockback. Wow, this is still very loud. Down there. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. How are the levels on your end, guys? Because I'm not sure. What I'm hearing is very different to what you are hearing. So any help is welcome. Glass. So glass will come in handy at some point, but I think it's a bit too early to be carrying glass, especially if we can't fast travel. So that goes back to Skyrim. That goes back to Skyrim as well. I'm hungry. Okay. Let's eat a leg of a goat if we have one. Yeah, leg of a goat roast. How do I remember this? You have contracted food poisoning. How? I'm satisfied. Yeah, that soup, whatever. Right, what is this food poisoning? Why did they get it? I'm pretty sure that was cooked food. Magic and stamina recover 50% slower, and food no longer restores health for 3 days. You're kidding. Okay, that is very debilitating. That's an insane debuff. Right, okay, especially considering that we haven't got any Magicka potions. That's going to absolutely fuck us up. Hang on a minute, what if I use my Cure Disease potion? Cure Poison? That's not the same thing. Do I honestly not have any Cure Disease stuff? Oh, there we go. Right, let's see if that works. Yeah, it's gone. Alright, good. That's good. Minor Healing. Silver Ring, yeah. I'm gonna have to give some stuff to Faendal soon. Why did he pick up this pickaxe? I don't need this anymore. Or this. Right, let's go. Silver helmet. That is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. So I am hoping to become a good enchanter soon, so that I can actually enchant my heavy armor to be good for a mage. So the idea is, we have heavy armor that's been enchanted to fortify a Magicka, boost our restoration of Magicka, all this kind of stuff, and maybe, you know, reduce the cost of casting spells as well. Because currently, we are wearing robes, and while they give us good buffs towards, you know, Magicka regeneration and upkeep, we are very squishy. We take a lot of damage because we don't actually have any proper defense. so that goes up. Have I actually seen all the bits in this tower? There's a little bit there, it seems, which I've not seen. Anyways, let's go up and see what's at the top. We have a flag. Other than this, it's just a nice view. Alright, let's go back. So I think this location might actually be clear. At least this tower is cleared. We've not been this way. Yeah, this is where we've not been down. I'm going to conjure my Atronach just in case. And yeah, let's go. So that goes back to Skyrim. Okay, so the tower is cleared. I'm guessing there is the main... Ooh, what's this? Orbillette. Okay. We're actually outside the main bit of the tower. Of the fort. Zoom in a little bit so I can see again. It goes down. I'm guessing this is going to take us even more further outside from the fort. Okay, let's go up. And again, there's nothing here but a nice view. And that's where we've just been as well. This is cool. Can we find a key for this? Right, there must be a jailer key somewhere. We got a light yet. Okay, let's go down. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Do you know what? We'll go down there last. Let's do the rest of the fort first. And then we'll go down there after we are done with the rest of this location. Also. All these locks have been very easy. And the cells are completely empty. Right. How do I get out again? This way. I need a better light spell that actually lasts a bit longer. Or maybe just put some more perks into... What skull is that? Is that illusion? Alteration? Yeah, candlelight. Right. Let's have a look. Alteration. Where is it? Not this way. Level 16. Wow. So half the magicka, dual casting, overcharges their effect into an even more powerful version. Mage armor. Depth alteration. Okay, so we have to get to level 70 for alteration spells to have greater duration. Right, so this is probably not something that I'm going to pursue a lot. What's out here? Okay, a little balcony. Right. And nothing else. Let's go back. So we've been there. We've been there as well. No, we've not been to the annex. Is this where the boss lives? Where is... We've not found the dungeon boss yet. Because we've not found the treasure chest either. Where is Faendal? Where is Faendal gone? If there's one thing that this game could have used, really, is when you go to the map, and let's say you go to the world map, it tells you where your companions and your horse is. Like little icons on the map just to tell you where they are, because especially in survival, like the horse mechanic, the horses in... Right, let's get this thought out. So the way the horse AI in this game is quite annoying when you're playing this game on survival mode, because the horse, when it sees danger, it tends to run away. It either engages in the combat until it takes some damage and then runs away, or just runs away straight away. And then, if it runs away behind a hill somewhere or into a bush and you can't see it, then you can't really track it down. In vanilla game, you could just fast travel to the location that you are at. So if you found this, say, let's say this cave, and you can't find the horse, if you fast travel to this cave that you are literally just stood in front of, the horse will spawn right next to you. So that was a nice little way to find your horse. In survival mode, there is no fast travel, so you can't really rely on it anymore. So I think this is where it becomes an issue, because by removing the mechanic of fast travel, you've also made the issue of the horse's AI into a bigger issue, essentially. So to avoid that, if you actually placed little markers on your map to say where your horse is and where your followers are, that would fix a major issue with the survival mode, I think. And also, I can't find Faendal. He's just disappeared somewhere. Right, so are we going down or up? Wooden door? Okay. We've got some books. Not one of them is a skill book. There's a chest. Yeah, essentially, yeah. They need... Yeah, like Fallout New Vegas. It tells you where your companions are, exactly. Ebony helmet already? Wow, okay. Gold, minus stamina, okay. Yeah, I could really do with having Faendal around now. Where is the necklace of... Where is that necklace? So you know the necklace that we got from the partying people, which increases our carry weight, where has it gone? Have I sold it? I think I might have sold it, actually. I'm an idiot. Or did I disenchant it? I might have... Actually, if I disenchant... Yeah, I think I've disenchanted it. We must have some miscellaneous stuff we can just throw away. Like the girl's dress, for example. Yeah, drop that. And plate. We don't need the plate. Yeah, cool. So I could sleep in here. What time is it now? It's midnight. I could sleep in here, or I could just go back to my farmhouse. Oh. Fort Sungard gel key. I think we've opened all the cells already, but it's a nice find either way. Right, does this go anywhere else? It goes higher up. Yeah, let's go higher. But actually, where does this go? Skyrim, right. I want to make sure that I've seen this whole building explored. Okay. So where is Faendal? The last time I've seen Faendal, he was inside this building. I'm gonna go back to it soon. because you have to go to this other tower, which was outside the main complex. Does it say this is cleared now? No. Muster. We've not been to the muster. Right. Let's go inside the muster. Okay. Draught of resist magic. We can sell that. Gold lockpick. Carrying too much again. Be able to run. Can bin those. Yeah. And dwarven helmet. Yeah. This will do. Elven helmet. Right, we are finding a lot of good armor already. Last scabbard of a crash. Smithing increased to 26. I'm going to leave the book here. It's not valuable enough for me to carry and sacrifice my Brawler's Iron Gauntlets. Okay. My carry weight. He says while you picks up 2 ingots that you'll never use. Down is the only way to go, I think. Let's go. We got some food. I might be hungry soon. So just for now, I'm gonna take this salmon, these fish steaks, and just have one of them. There you go. Venison. We could do some venison to cook with. Taproot, raw beef. Okay, there's a lot of good food here. Okay, well, I guess we can cook now. Cooked beef. What's the difference between cooked beef? So cooked beef is 10 points of health and restore 380 points of hunger. This is much better. As far as beef stuff goes. Hawker loaf. Yeah. Actually, no. Hawker stew. Restore 15 points of stamina, restore 15 points of health, restore 1 point of health per second for 720 seconds. Restore 380 points of hunger. Right, this is pretty good. Leg of a goat roast, yep. Venison chop. Yeah. And another one. And another one. So I think... I'm not sure if it's Gates of Southern Guard, which adds a skill tree to your cooking as well. God. Okay, that's all of our salt gone. This should have cleared some of our weight off, to be fair. I think cooking renders some items a bit lighter, like the venison. I think the venison stew is a bit lighter than an actual piece of venison. Red apples, empty. Carrots. Carrots are good for stews. Yeah. Potato. More potatoes. Right. What's... So we've been there, been there. We've not been down here. Lots of fishing rods around. Rabbit, pheasant. I'm going to leave them there for now. We do actually have enough meat, I think. So I'm going to leave the little rabbit bits where they are. Ooh! A sewer passage to Skyrim. Okay, let's go and see where this is going to take us. All the way out here. Right, so I think the... Where is it? How do you get... Oh, this way. Right. So I think Sunguard, which is the fort, is now fully cleared, it would seem. But there was a tower that we didn't go and explore because it was going to lead us further out of the fort. And there was an interesting drop in the prison, in the jail section of this fort. So let's go back and find it. I think we might actually find Faendal on our way there. And yeah, let's see where the drop leads to. So I think it's this way we've come from.
Huh?
Yeah, there he is. Where did you go, sorry? Okay, do you want to put your weapons down and actually come with me? We are going to the tower. Was this it? Annex. Or was it this? How did I get there again? Annex, tower. Right, this way. It's literally... It's this. Yeah. I think it was all the way down here, and then through this door. And then, yeah, this is the jail.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, oh. And if you go down here, there was a hole in the floor. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's quick save just in case we die from fall damage. If we are careful, we won't. Okay. Okay. Well, we've not died, so that's good. Jail key, we've got one of them already. Guide to better thieving. Good. Bandits. Some gold. Right. Where am I now? Okay, let's go this way. How did you get in there? Oh, through this way. Right, so it literally just leads outside, back to Skyrim. Okay. So whereabouts am I now? And also, my horse is all the way over there. There's no getting back to it from this place, because we... Actually, if I just climb up here, this should be okay. Or do we have invisible walls? Not quite. Right. This is a very uneventful location, really. Not much has happened here, and we've not found the boss of this gang yet. We've not found the treasure chest, unless I've missed it, which I don't think I have. I've been all the way up as well. Yeah, it leads to the peak of the tower. Right, this is it. Might as well go out, whichever way that is. Yeah. Cool. So we've left a horse over this way. Yeah, there we go. Alright. That's the entrance. So, do we have any locations around? There are some locations over this way. Further down south, but we don't want to go any more. We don't actually want to venture out down south any more than we already have. Although this location is very interesting, I have to say. Anyways. Where did the horse go to? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it moved again. Yeah, it moved. I think I left it over here somewhere before we entered the tower. Right. More locations. I think, yeah, if we continue down this way, there might be another location over there. If not, I think there's another cave, maybe like up here. I'm chilly. To be fair, I could just go back to the farmhouse and sleep. Actually, yeah, let's do that because we need to make some potions. If we can. I am growing a lot of flowers at the farm, so if I harvest them, I should have enough to create some good potions. We have some farmer with another prisoner. Yeah, I'm also going to sleep as well, because otherwise I'm gonna freeze. The nights in Skyrim are way colder than the daytime. Stop. It's so uncomfortable. There are just bits, itchy bits everywhere. There's a tag on the left side and something else on the right side. Maybe like a little hair that just keeps poking me. Anyways. So let me guess, we wake up feeling hungry, right? Yeah, you are peckish. That's fine. Let's make some potions. I actually forgot to harvest any of the flowers growing on the farm, but it's alright. I think we should have enough to make some potions. Yeah, we'll be alright for now. Yeah, that's going to be enough. And restore health? Yeah, I think we should be fine. Fortify Conjuration. How powerful? Conjuration spells last 42% longer for 60 seconds. How can something last longer for the same amount of time? It doesn't quite work. Anyways, I think next time we create a lot of potions, we'll have to do it at Arcadius, because we'll become overcumbered with potions otherwise. Let's eat. We have seared slaughterfish. Let's find a place for me to store the food. Do we have a chest anywhere in the kitchen? I don't think so. Anyways. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's explore. Is there a fucking tag? Yeah, there is a tag. Okay, we're going this way. Right. There is a cave, but it's all the way down there, so we're not going to go there. So what's the natural border? So this is literally the border. Okay. So yeah, I think there is another location over this way. So we'll go there. See if we can find any location over here. And then, once we've done that, we'll go back to the farm. We'll get Faendal to stay and look after the farm. And then, we'll come back to Whiterun, get Lydia back on the case, and explore this area here. That's the plan. Oh, fucking cat. Right, Faendal, do you want to distract it while I make a very brave retreat into the mountains? I mean, you'll never reach peace of mind until you realise you don't have to kill every saber cat that comes at you in Skyrim. I've reached that point now. I'm happy to move on. Right. I can see our presence from the last stream around here. Plenty of dead animals. There was a cave, or rather, was it? Yeah, there was this little tomb over here full of vampires that we've decided to avoid for now. But you know what? I'm quite curious to see what happens if we give it another go. Because we have killed vampires before, and we do have fairly powerful... Yeah, Mouldering Ruins. We do have fairly powerful flame spells now. And vampires are weak to fire, so we should be able to do some damage. Right, let's just save again, and Mouldering Ruins. Take number 2. So, Atronach. Get him over here. And fireballs. Right, I'm gonna wait for them to come out here. Oh, fucking Master Vampire already. If I get hit, I will actually contract vampirism, I think. I don't have enough magicka. Right, I do have potions. I think Faendal is down already. No, he's not. He's alright. Okay, the Vampire Master is down. As if I've killed the Master, but then some idiot thrall came at me and just slit my throat. That is just unfair. Also, can I increase the brightness somehow? Does it actually do anything? We'll see. It kind of does something, I think. But we'll see. Right, again, Atronach. Fireballs. Yeah, I can see much better now, actually. Yeah, this is much better. Call of Duty mode. And once again, the Vampire Master is the first one to come out. Also, Faendal is blocking all of our attacks by just standing in front of us, knowing that we are a ranged spellcaster. So that's very good. That's very good of him. Okay, so Faendal is down. The Thrall is on my ass already. Let's restore our health. If I could. I would appreciate my Atronach taking most of the aggro. That'd be very cool. Right. So the Thrall is dead as well. The Master Vampire is still alive somehow. How the fuck? I'm pretty sure he burned. Anyways, restore magicka. Oh, yeah. Headshot. And that is Faendal. Is this cleared? Oh, it's cleared. Right, we've done it. Sick. Let's put some light on in here. It's a bit dark. The edgelords are dead, so we might as well put the lights on. Open the blinds a little bit. No, not the sword. Right, what do we have here? Gold, vampire dust, vampire armor. So this is light armor. It's very stylish. Vampire boots. Is it worth anything, though? It's not really. We'll just leave it there. Right, what do we have in here? So they have made a camp in a tomb. So this means that there are a bunch of Draugr we can just loot. Salt pile. I'm guessing the salt pile would have been used in these tombs to preserve the bodies, right? Make Nod jerky, essentially. Is this what I can rest in a coffin? Bro. Stop it. Stop it now. I mean, I knew that was a thing in this game, but I didn't realize you could just do that with without being a vampire. Speaking of being a vampire, have I actually contracted vampirism yet? From this little thing. What was it called? I don't think so. Right, I think we're good. So, I'm trying not to become a vampire just yet, if at all, in this playthrough, because getting rid of vampirism can be a pain in the ass. I'm not sure how you do it in Skyrim, I can't remember, but in Oblivion, if you accidentally became a vampire and you wanted to cure it, you were quite screwed, because the quest to actually get that done was a bit demanding from what I can remember of it. Salt piles, troll fat, and Faendal. Thank you so much for standing in front of this burial urn. Right, we do have a big chest over here, and it, oh, what's this? Is this just an empty area? Right, okay. Let's get out before Faendal blocks us in. Bloody tankard. Let's suck. More salt pile. And I picked up the tankard for some reason as well. Bin it. And garlic. I mean, I thought vampires didn't like garlic. No, take the gold. Thank you. Right, what do we have in here? Do we have any traps on the chest? No, it seems pretty clear. Some gauntlets and some gold and a Draugr. Right, what do we have in here? Iron Warhammer of Shocks. So I'm not sure if I know this enchantment already. I'm going to take it just in case. Dwarven Dagger of Gleaning. Absorb 10 points of stamina. We'll take it so we can disenchant it. And Novice Robes of Conjuration. So I'm pretty sure this is what we already are wearing. Let's just have a look. Conjuration and Illusion. Right, okay. Yeah, so this is much weaker. Although I'm not sure if I already know this enchantment, so I'm going to try to keep it on. I need to give some stuff to Faendal, though. Because I'm overcumbered.
What do you want me to carry?
Stuff. These weapons, you can have them. I wonder which one he's going to go for. The dagger, okay. So for some reason, even though he has a massive warhammer, he thinks the dagger is more powerful than a big two-handed weapon. Okay, cool. Maybe it is. Right, so just to make sure, let's have a look at the map. Yeah, it's all clear. Right, cool. We really struggled with this place last time. Okay. And we are going further up north. Yeah, there's a cave. We can just see it on the compass appearing already. What are those buildings? Is that a part of the cave? That looks more like a fortification than anything. Right. I'm going to be back in literally like half a minute because I need to have a quick costume change because this top is actually doing my head in now, so one sec. And we are back. Hopefully the screen is not zoomed in, so we can see the whole game. But yeah, we are back now. Right, let's go and see what these ruins are. So this is a tower. We can already see that being marked on the compass as a tower. There's another cave to the west. Is it outside of... Oh, there's a cat. Right, let's kill it. Let's kill the cat. Atronach and fireballs. Whack! We are doing so much more damage to it with those spells. Wiped out. Pelt, tooth. We'll take the tooth. Right, yeah, so I think the cave is too far outside of where we want to go. The horse has moved again. Okay. So, I'm not sure. Are the horses in this game... So I bought this horse in Whiterun. Are the horses in this game that do not run away? They're a bit more manageable. Is there a place where we can buy... Filthy Mage. Oh, Mr... Listen, right? Listen, right? I bet you played this game on easy. I said it. I reckon you play this game on easy, and you don't even know that there is a dialogue mode in this game, because you never speak to anyone. You just whack everyone with your little iron sword. In fact, yeah. You just play the game, the entire game with an iron sword, because you never level up, because you have no idea how to level up in this game. It's a bit too complicated for you. So you never get any better weapons than iron swords. Prove it. I can prove it. I can prove it. Look. I'm an expert. Yeah. By the way, yeah, we're not being very, very toxic to each other, me and Aaron. We actually just having a little banter. How are you doing, dude? You good? What level are you with your little silly orc build so far? Also, are you playing on survival or Gates of Sovngarde? I think it was you who said something to me about it. I keep seeing so many mentions and comments about Gates of Sovngarde. You should play this game on Gates of Sovngarde. It's the best game. It's the best experience in Skyrim. It's like, yeah, man. I know. This door is bad from the other side. Okay. So, in other words, I'm not getting to it until I can... maybe I can figure out how to climb this rock. The fuck? Get on. Jump. There we go. Dude. I'm a glitch master. Like, in the entire history of Skyrim, no one has figured out this little glitch here. Level 15. Already? You've only played it like... You've only played it for like 2 days? Gates of Sovngarde is so good, it just takes too long to do anything, yeah. That seems to be the consensus so far from what I've gathered. Tundra Farmstead, okay, cool. Which one is Tundra Farmstead? Is that the one Oh, hey, Faendal. Were you waiting for anything? Is that the one near Whiterun? I did have a look at it, but I found that the farmstead outside of Whiterun, it was just a bit too far from the actual Whiterun itself. So I ended up going for Breeze Home because, you know, it's just so much easier to just have a storage place inside Whiterun and just like be able to go to the shops very easily without having to trek back between the farmhouse and the town. Near Orikstead. Wait, you bought it? One sec. So, is there another farmhouse around this area? Because I have this Golden Hills plantation, which you just get in a quest. So is there another one you can buy? No. Bro, there really should have been the chest here. Like, somewhere. I guess there was a chest down here, but, yeah. So, what is this location? Because there's literally nothing here. Oh, I guess there is... them. Lot here. Right, let's kill some fawn swan. So you got that one, and also speak to the steward of Whiterun, and there's another home for 7,500. So yeah, I think that's the one outside of Whiterun that you're on about. Yeah, that's the one I bought, just to see what it's like, because I think that's one of the new houses that were added in the Anniversary Edition. So I just wanted to have a look at it, and to be fair, it's a really cool little home. It has so much storage and so many cool different things, like for the masks and the costumes and whatnot. But yeah, like without the fast travel, it's just a bit too far away from Whiterun itself to be convenient. You know, you'd have to go back to the farmhouse, craft stuff there, like store your stuff there, and then trek back to Whiterun to sell it. It's just like, yeah, just too much of a trekkage. Oh, okay, so I've done this location from the back end. Oh, hello. I'm gonna just bail for now on this guy. It's so weird seeing Faendal with a war axe. Red Eagle Fury. Oh, that was a quest. Burns the target for 6 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Right, we had a quest for this that we found in a book. I actually completely forgot about it. Orcish War Axe of Burning. Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's tomb. Okay. Burns target for 12 points. Yeah, if anything, it's a good thing to sell. Briar Heart, Gold, Red Eagle Tower Key. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck, there's so many of them here. Yeah, I have done this from the back end. You were definitely supposed to go for the Army or Force one before you got here. Oopsies. That's what you get for being Glitchmaster. This looks like something I should be able to pick up. Intriguing. Is the sword OP? Not really. It's more of a quest item. Let's have a look at the quest. Is it miscellaneous? Yeah. So where is that? Oh, literally down there. Right, so yeah, might as well just do this quest then. But yeah, I'm definitely sure this is supposed to be something you should pick up. Maybe we can't do it now.
Look at that.
Because we have to do some other bit of the mission first, of the quest. First, and then later. So, the Legend of Red Eagle, let's just read that. See what we're actually doing. So, The Legend of Red Eagle by Tredain Dren, Archivist of Winterhold. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Vienne, student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest a date, whatever, though as with any oral tradition, giggity, much of it is likely a later anachronism. Fucking hell, I've never heard of that word before. Have I? I don't know. Curiously, stories of a similar king and his legendary blade appear in other ancient myths of the Reach. Long ago, a child was born in the Sundered Hills. They named him Phelan, which means Red Eagle, in the tongue of the Reach, for the screeching bird call that greeted his birth and the crimson blooms on the autumn hills. Thus began his legend, Reach Child, born under auspicious skies, his very name the caller of blood. Oh, evening light. How you doing, dude? You all good? Oh shit, yeah, the poll went out today, I completely forgot. Yeah, I've scheduled it ahead like a few days ago. Completely forgot it was gonna go today. Restoration spell. Yeah, gotta love the fast heal. 10 kings ruled the Reach in those days, and though men were freed, the people were scattered and warred amongst themselves. The augurs foresaw the boy's destiny, a warrior without peer, first and foremost Lord of the Reach, chosen to unite all under his name. Fallen grew in years and strength, as it seemed the prophecy would be fulfilled. The banner of the Red Eagle was raised along the cliffs of the Reach, and his people prospered. Then came Hestra, Empress of the South, riding to war. One by one the kings stood before her. One by one they fell aside, bending knee in imperial bargains or slaughtered on the battlefield. Her legions came at last to the Sundered Hills, and envoys were sent to bargain for the surrender. Fallen refused to yield the freedom of his people, but the elders were afraid, cast him out, and accepted the imperial yoke. Thus was stolen by the foreign invaders, his land, his people, his very name. In the years that followed, Red Eagle became known as the untamed spirit of the Reach, unbowed, unbroken, stained by the blood of his foes. He gathered loyal Reachmen to himself, those who clung to the old ways, who yearned for freedom and forged a new nation. Together they fell upon the occupiers and the traitors by night, disappearing into the cliffs and caves each morning, evading capture. It was not enough for every imperial patrol and garrison they wiped out, yet more seemed to march from the green south to replace them. So in a way, it kind of sounds like Stormcloaks of the early days, but rather than being Nords, they were Reachmen. One night, under a cloud-choked sky, the men of the Red Eagle warmed themselves over damp fires of smouldering moss. A huddled, shambling figure came to them, cloaked in rags, face cowled. Though his men mocked and cast stones at the stranger, Fallen sensed something and beckoned. The cowl was thrown back in the dim light, and she revealed herself to be one of the ancient and venerable Hagravens. Oh! So we are getting some lore on Hagravens as well. She offered power for a price, and a pact was made. This is literally a bedtime story, yeah. Yeah, next time your little one can't sleep, just whack this this stream on. It'll send anyone to sleep. Thus was brokered to the witch his heart, his will, his humanity. From the day forth, he was a spirit of vengeance, pitiless and beyond remorse. The rebels grew in strength and numbers, and none could stand against them. Fallen's eyes burned coldly in those days, black opals reflecting a mind not entirely his own. Okay, not too much left. 2 years passed, and the foreigners were all but driven from the Reach. Such peace could not last, however, and a great host fell upon them. A swift army of invaders unlike any before. For a fortnight, Hestra's generals laid siege to Red Eagle's stronghold, till he himself came forth for a battle, alone and robed in nothing but his righteous fury. Giggly. 1,000 foreigners fell before his flaming sword, and the enemy was routed. Yet when night fell, so too did he. The warriors who came to him said Folin's eyes were clear again on that final night. He was taken to the place prepared for him, a tomb hidden deep within the rock. With his remaining strength, he presented his sword to his people, and swore an oath, fight on, and when at last the reach is free, his blade should be returned, that he might rise and lead them again. Thus was given for his people, his life, his dream, his sword, but when every debt is repaid in blood, these he shall reclaim once more. Okay, so we will probably resurrect an old king from death and then slaughter him straight away. That's what's going to happen. Right.
Right behind you.
Good.
What do
I
you
like
want me to
Faendal.
carry?
He doesn't moan as much as Lydia does. You know, when you ask her to like carry something, she goes like, "I'm sworn to carry a burdens." And Faendal's just here like, "Yeah, I'm here, bro. I got your back." Literally, like, just yeah, we're chilling. Right, you can have this. I need the Fury sword. You can have this as well. Right, cool.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, let's kill some more Force one. Although, maybe you and the Atronach have already done most of the work. Because I can't actually see anyone. Just in case, let me just get my fire friend on here. Sick. Yeah, I think everyone's dead. Faendal has actually just annihilated the whole camp. By himself. Alright. They have a little possession. What's this? Iron Greatsword. It looked more formidable from distance. Does stealth still work on with spells? No. Although, maybe it would have worked better if we didn't have a massive fire Atronach on my back. And one angry elf with a war axe. I'm sure there was a dead body here somewhere. Okay. Yeah.
I'll see you in pieces.
Do you just want to get on with it and just kill everyone so I can just not worry about them? Also, I'm going to unequip all the other quests. Yeah, okay, so we should have just one quest on the map now. Leading us this way. Right, cool. It was a bit confusing with two quests at the same time.
This ends now.
I'm not sure if that guy got killed by his own comrade or if it was Faendal. Nice. Oh! You want to surrender? I don't think so. It's funny how my shit aim was the only thing that would have saved her, if not for Faendal. I have no idea why I'm collecting moonstone ingots. I'm not going to craft anything elvish. Is this not the entrance? I think it is. It's just more on the back entrance side of things. Yeah. Yeah, let's go through the back. No, this is not it. This is legit not it. What the fuck is this map? What happened here? What? Okay. Do you know, is it at least empty, this place? Yeah, it's cleared. Right, so there's that at least. Let's have a look around.
I heard something.
Oh, it's cleared, is it? It feels like my game is very glitched at the moment. It's not detecting the fact that I'm in the right place to do the quest. The map is glitched. And so is the status, saying that it's cleared, when quite clearly it is not. Fuck, okay.
I'll make you pay.
Am I doing some RP with the nod? Not really.
I've had enough.
Yes, I'm playing the big fat nod that is very easy to shoot. That's my RP. Right, let's go the other way then, shall we? Let's actually try to do this quest properly, because so far I feel like I've completely done it the wrong way around. And this might be why the game is a bit bugged out. Right, let's go all the way back up and then drop on the other side of this hill. Where's Faendal? Okay. Oh, I've not seen this before. Oh, for fuck's sake. You clearly are RPing a corpse. Well, we've RP'd worse things on this channel so far. Like, we've RP'd a furry at one point. When we played the new Silent Hill game. Is that my Atronach? No, it's not. Shit. Oh! So this is what it feels like. Right, I'm gonna get cooked. It's fine. Right. We need to find Faendal for a starter. He's still in here. Right. No, he's committed to this. He's not moving until he gets them killed. So I'm gonna just wait here for him to get this done with. Actually, I'm gonna get an Atronach back as well, so he's not alone. Just so it doesn't feel like I'm doing absolutely nothing. And yeah, we'll have a little tea in the meantime. Like, if you watch the Atronach cast spells, she does it with such sass. Imagine you died to this. Just like flicking fireballs at you like it's nothing. It's just utter diss. It's actually worse than being teabagged. Okay, well, since Faendal did all the heavy lifting, let's we might as well respect the fact that he paved the way for us. This is a trap. I'm gonna stand on it. I should not have stood on it, to be fair. I've done it again! And Faendal as well. What an idiot. Oh! This is like playing, which DLC was it for New Vegas that was so full of traps? Oh shit! Guys. Okay, I'm not gonna shoot Faendal. I think that's gonna be the best way to deal with this situation, by not killing Faendal. Why is he using this little dagger? Like, how does he go from a dagger to a war axe? Surely one of them must be the more powerful option. White caps. Oh, the beep beep beeps, yeah. The beep beep beeps. That was it. God, that sucked. I mean, I would actually say, if you want to actually play New Vegas and enjoy the game, do not play the expansions, because they just ruin the experience so much, I think. Personally. I was really enjoying playing New Vegas until we started doing the expansions. Not one of them was anywhere near as good as the base game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Man got sniped with a fireball. Yeah, I do appreciate the ragdoll mechanics in this game. When they get hit by a fireball, they just fly. So good. Dead Money is the one with dog. Yeah. Like, the characters in Dead Money are pretty sick, to be fair. You get Elijah, you get Angelica, was it? Veronica's girlfriend. You get Dog, obviously. Even, what was his name? The singer ghoul. Like, even though he was a dick, he was a good character, right? He was written really well. It's just the experience itself was just not good. Alright, I'm even further away from where I need to go. Right, we have to go back inside. And go back where we just came from. Which was in here, right? Yeah. I also, do you know what, like, I actually think Ulysses was a cool character as well. He just had way too many lines. He just had so many lines to the point where it made him into a caricature of himself. You know, if you think about it, you know, it's cool. It's very him to categorize the whole Legion, not the Legion, the Legion and the NCR as, you know, the bear and the bull and all that stuff. But when you hear it for the 1000th time, it just becomes a meme at that point, right? It's just there's just too much. So I think, like, and you know, my main criticism was he just waffled on a bit too much. Again, just too many lines. There's no reason for him to have this many lines. The Far Harbor one from Fallout 3 was by far my favourite, I think, from what I can remember. The pit was okay. It was a bit too same-ish. I think the setting of it was a bit lame. I mean, it was just a bit boring, I think. It was just orange and, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna make an RPG game that takes place in a factory. You know, it's kind of like had that vibe to it. Old World Blues. That's an interesting one. I don't know. I think the setting was a bit too weird. And it was annoying to play through as well. Like, wherever you'd go, you'd clear the area, and then next thing you know, like, a bunch of scorpion robots just spawned in. Like, ridiculous amounts of them, like 20, just, like, dropped onto you. It's like, what the fuck do I do with this now? Yeah, I don't know. I think also playing those DLCs at such a high level as I did made all the enemies into bullet sponges as well. So I think that's also worth considering as well. I can't remember much about what actually happened in the pit. I just remember being very bored of the setting. But playing Skyrim again makes me want to play Fallout 4 again for some reason. I think those games are very similar in like how they approach to exploration. And I'm really enjoying Skyrim, so I just, you know, I was thinking Fallout 4 might be a goer at some point again. And I've never played through the expansions for that game, and I've heard they're pretty good. Yeah, the level scaling has been pretty poor. Especially in, like, I mean, yeah, there are situations where you're playing Skyrim or Oblivion, and you just walk across this random bandit, and he's got, like, fucking Daedric armor on. It doesn't make any sense. And wasn't there a whole thing about not leveling up in Oblivion to make the game more playable or something? Because eventually, like, you get to high enough level where the level scaling just makes every enemy into a complete just badass. You just have gangs of bandits wearing very high level armor. And it's just ridiculous. So I think there's a lot of people that just like level cap themselves just so the enemies don't become ridiculous to deal with. Yeah, I mean, the dialogue in Fallout 4 was so secondary to the whole game. You know, it was like, it was clearly not the intent of that game to have deep dialogues and player choice, you know, like they did in like you do in New Vegas. It was literally more about, here's an open world shooting game with some light RPG, action RPG mechanics in it. Go out, have fun. Like, anything else was just secondary. Right. Activate weapon slot. Okay, so that's Red Eagle's Fury. So if I take it out now, it closes the door. Right, that makes sense. Fallout 2 was the best. So I think Fallout 1 was the best. Fallout 2, I don't know, like, it felt like they went a bit too open with the setting and with the things that they wanted to do. I think Tim Kaine, who was the creator of Fallout 1, didn't stick around to see the full game being made. I think he left after a few months. And then I saw an interview with him recently, actually, or a video that he made on his YouTube channel, saying how he thinks that Fallout 2 just kind of went a bit too... Like, there was no focus in the game, so people just kind of like went and just threw in any ideas that they had into the game, which made the game into a less focused experience than what Fallout 1 was. And I kind of agree with it. I think... So, for example, Tim Kaine's idea on having Easter eggs and references to real world, where, like, don't make them too cliche to the point where... Not cliche, too niche to the point where some players might not get them. And I think Fallout 2 had a lot of those things. Some references that were just like, you know, you wouldn't get it, kind of a thing. Which was kind of the same case in New Vegas. Like, there was a lot of Easter eggs in that game, you know, the Wild Wasteland moments where, you know, when you look them up, it makes sense, but also, if you don't know what they are and you don't look them up, it's just like, what just happened? I have played Fallout 4 on Survival, and I did think it was quite good, except for the fact that the game only saves when you sleep. That just put too much of a stop on exploration, because, you know, it raises damage that you take from the enemies to make the game a bit more realistic, I guess. So it's like, imagine you've been exploring for like an hour, and then you've not saved for an hour, and then you just get like randomly headshot by a super mutant sniper from some tower, and it's like, alright, well, this is it then, I guess. So, yeah, it's just too punishing in that sense, but other than that, it was fine. It's just that little thing. And again, like, you could fix it with some mods. You know, you could add the camping mod into it, which lets you set up a camp out when you explore, and obviously, you know, you go to sleep and you save the game, but again, I don't think that using mods should be the answer for fixing game releases, you know? I've never actually finished Fallout 2 though. But I think we've done it. Yeah, we've done one stream on this channel where we did play Fallout 2, and I've played it with the mod that restores a lot of the cooked content, and I didn't realize that the whole... I think we were doing this like one quest where we saved one of the companions' sister from slavery, and then we went to the village to like do some other bits there and some like little quests in that village and stuff. And like, I didn't realize that this whole section was literally cooked content that was re-added in that mod. That was really cool. Yeah, that was the same. That was the same thing with me when I was playing it on Survival. You know, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the risk and reward that comes with the saving system in that game on that mode. But also, you know, it's too open for those moments where you've done a lot of progress and then it's just like taken away from you very easily by the game because you just got killed by some random enemy, and it's just like you've lost, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours of progress. It's just like, it's one of those moments that makes people stop playing games. Speaking of playing games, I better kill this Red Eagle dude. Okay, I'm going to help my companions by healing myself first, and then taking out all the skeletons while they tank Red Eagle. Need some more magicka as well. Right, Red Eagle. Wow, he has health. He's got them healths. Big time. Right. Magicka. More magicka. If possible. No more magicka potions. Okay, this is gonna be good.
No more. I yield. I yield.
Oh, Faendal has given up on life. Okay, sick. So what I might do now is actually I'm gonna get my sword because that actually does some... Oh shit, let's not do that. So while they were tanking his damage, I could have done some serious proper damage with my sword. But that's not gonna happen now. Unless I just run around for a bit and let Faendal snipe him for a bit. That is one way of playing this game.
I'll see you in pieces.
To be fair, he's nearly dead now. Okay, he has shouts. I'm not... Oh, that one freezes you. Right, okay, so we were moving very slowly so you could catch up with us. Right, so it's good to know that this is what he does. So Oblivion Remastered on survival? Yeah, I mean, the survival mode in Skyrim kind of brings some of it back. So, you know, the whole leveling while you sleep thing, that was a Morrowind and Oblivion thing. I'm not sure about the earlier games, I've never played them, but yeah, like, I like the mechanic in this game on survival where you have to sleep to level up. It just brings back some aspects of Oblivion. So I think if they just added, like, you know, hunger, fatigue, and I guess the weather, like the temperature stuff as well, it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, but I do think that Skyrim is probably the most balanced game. You don't really see as much bullshit in this game as you do with Oblivion, with the enemy scaling systems, and... Okay, he's too early. And yeah, like, even the survival thing, again, you know, it's well balanced because you can actually save the game. Unlike in Fallout 4, where you can't. So, you can still explore freely without being too punished when you die. And like, yeah, we were saying in, like, privately, on WhatsApp, when we were discussing some mods that, you know, add certain elements to the game that make you hunt more, do this or that more. It's like, you know, Skyrim is all about going to dungeons, killing enemies, looting the place, going back to town, selling the loot, leveling up your skills, getting a new level, putting that skill point into your perks. Rinse and repeat, right? It's a very simple thing to understand, and it's quite fun game loop. Suddenly, when you have a whole mechanic, a whole system where you have to think more about how you hunt or what you hunt, or, you know, your food skill tree. So, for example, you can't cook all the food straight away because you need to unlock those recipes on the skill tree. Like, suddenly, you're not doing the dungeon rinse and repeat. You are now stuck in a bush trying to hunt a deer. Because there are too many systems in the game at that point that rely on you doing that. So, yeah, any little alteration to the Skyrim formula just makes it into something different, you know. I was saying how I was playing this mod pack, which I've installed with Abajack, which kind of tried to make the game more like Elden Ring. And it's like, Elden Ring is great, Skyrim is great, but when you put them together, there's too much of a conflict of design choices. It's just, it doesn't work. On paper it would, you know, it's like, it's a third-person action RPG. It should work, but actually there's a lot of different systems and balances that just make them incompatible, I think. Okay, let's actually do it this time, yeah? Is my Atronach already dead? For real? Fuck, I'm cooked. Oh no, there she is. Okay, cool. So she's still alive. I wish she was doing more damage to them, though. Oh shit, I'm being chased. So I'm guessing Faendal is down. Yeah, he is. Right. Magicka. Fortify health? Yeah, let's go for that as well, actually. Potion of healing, I'm okay on that one. Magicka, yeah. Yeah, okay. I think I need to learn the spell. I'm not sure if it's here, actually. I can't remember. Spell where you can heal your companions. So, for example, I imagine, like, if I had that spell that would allow me to heal companions, I could just cast it on Faendal and get him up quicker.
This is what you want, huh?
Let's go into Call of Duty mode. Not for long, though. It's so annoying how shift is keyed to be the walk key in this game. Like, how is that a thing? It goes against every single other game that's ever been released. Shift is the sprint key, not the walk key. What the fuck is that about? And then you have Alt, which is the sprint key. Like, how does that make any sense? Speaking of which, actually, could they just change those keys around? Not sure how, but whatever. Maybe over time. I think it's called Healing Hands. Okay, so it's literally called the same thing as it is in D&D. I think. Oh, nice. So his shout actually goes through the wall. That's cool. Where's Faendal? He's trying to, there he is. Like, he's trying to intimidate. You're literally crouching. You're trying to intimidate Red Eagle from miles away. Okay. So, I haven't got my Magicka anymore. I have none of it left. So I might as well put my spells away and just kind of run around, hoping that Faendal will be able to snipe him. Yeah, he's cooked. Nice one. Red Eagle, honed ancient Nor greatsword of burning. Burns the target for 12 points. Targets on fire, take extra damage. Yeah, cool. Bone meal gold, greatsword. Let's give it to Faendal. So we've actually found 3 weapons with the burning buff on them
I've got your back.
in this area. There's the Red Eagle sword, there's that
You want
sword.
me to carry?
And we found another thing, yeah, another weapon which had burn thing on it. Well, what's in the chest? Hopefully that's going to be a bit more interesting than the corpse itself. Elven mace. I don't know why an old king of the Reach would have an elven mace. Oh, well that was fairly disappointing. And also, why would he be buried with Imperial gauntlets when he hated the Empire? Unless this is like a trophy from some general that he would have killed when he was alive, but... Weird. Weird choices. Okay, I think this is it, right? Yeah, it's cleared. So is the quest complete now? Okay, that's it. So what else do we have? Right, this is not really marked on anything. Where is this? All the way over there. Right, never mind. Nettlebane. So that's over there. Yep. We have to go back to Helgen and then over here to get the knife. Actually, we could do that, I think. Yeah, we'd have to go back to Whiterun and then get Nettlebane. It would make sense if we are going this way later on. Yeah, I think this is a good shout. And then we can also revisit Helgen and see how that's doing after the dragon attack. So yeah, let's do that one. Ritual site, where is this? Over there. And what is this mission? I've received an anonymous letter asking me to help stop a group of necromancers who are planning to raise an army of zombies. I should investigate the ritual site. This sounds a bit high level, you know? This sounds like something I should probably take on when I have more powerful spells. Where's this? All the way over there. It's all the way over there. Right. I'm just going to select all of those to see if there's anything close to us. No. Okay. Let's deselect all of those now. Oh, it's... So look now. So there's this. Find cache at the Perite Shrine. The thing is, we have to go all the way down here and into the Reach. So let's not do that one. So yeah, there isn't anything very close to us at the moment. We might as well just go... Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, this is... Let's get Nettlebane. So, we'll get to this point, but I don't think there's anything else over this way. We'll just make sure. We'll get there, we'll go back to the plantation, we'll leave Faendal there to look after the plantation, and then we'll make our way back to Whiterun, get Lydia, and do whatever's next. Yeah, you can take the sword on the way out. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. It's weird though, isn't it? Because like those weapons are not really that powerful. To say they're supposed to be weapons of legends. Unless maybe this is going to be more powerful now that Red Eagle has been slain. Let's have a look. undead up to level 16 are set on fire and flee for 30 seconds. Interesting.
I'm right behind you.
So,
What do you want me to carry?
the quest about the ritual, the necromantic ritual, if we had this weapon on us during that quest while we were fighting zombies, it might be a shout to do that. I'm gonna hang on to it for now. Ebony helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you. Actually, silver helmet is warmth 29 and armor 26. Yeah, you can have that one. The silver helmet is so cool.
You lead. I'll follow.
Let's have a look what we look like in that helmet. Like, it looks ridiculous with our robes, but if you had like a steel armor or like a heavy armor equipped, this would look so cool. Like, if you were going for the like spellcaster, like spell sword build, this is definitely the helmet you want to have on you. It looks so much. It just looks right for that build. But before we do any of that, we do have to learn how to enchant our weapons properly. And our armor. Literally paladin, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like it's in Skyrim, it's a shout. It's such a good build, though, isn't it? It's very versatile. So there is a fort over this way, but that is beyond the natural border, I think. Let's have a quick look. Is that a person? They're fucking vampires. Right, let's bounce. Let's bounce a bit. The issue is the horse will run away. Why is Faendal casting Race Zombie on this still alive vampire? Faendal cooked. So this is a Downguard expansion fully in motion now. Cool. Yeah, oh, some wolves over this way. Right, cool. I was like, fucking werewolves as well. So, I can't wait to see one of those bigger attacks that the vampires do on, you know, places like Whiterun, where you just, like, walk in and there's an ongoing, like, war between the guards and the vampires. It's so cool. I remember when I played it, you know, for the first time, when Downguard just came out, and I started, you know, I mistold it. And I just walked into Whiterun or some other place like this, and the vampires literally laid siege onto the city. I was like, you can do this? It was such a big moment, like, it was so cool. Right, I think we've done this now. We won't really find anything else over this way, but just to make sure. Nah, I'm pretty sure if there was anything here, it would have been shown on the compass by now. Wolves? Nice. Yeah, alright, let's just go back to the plantation. No, there. That's another thing, right? Because you can't fast travel. So when you click on any location, I mean, I know it says now that I cannot fast travel because enemies are nearby. But it's like, say I want to go there. Oh, I can. Why did it not work before? That's weird. Or is it just locations that you have discovered already? The vampire side, yeah, it's decent. It's definitely more interesting than the downguard side because you just basically kill vampires. Where if you join the vampire faction, you become a vampire and you learn about the faction. You are like, from the world building point of view, it's very interesting because you learn about, you know, the vampires from inside out. It's so cool. And they've actually... They're created very well, I think, as well. The vampires in this game. It's very interesting. Like, you learn about them, you learn the different vampires that are in this family. You kind of learn about the customs as well. And obviously, Serena is an absolute bae, so you get that as well. But the downguards are pretty cool crossbows, which you don't really get until you join the downguard, which is weird.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, so, what do you have that I need? You have a lot of things that I need, but I can't take any of them, really. If only I had, an enchanter's table in this house. Yeah, he's got so much stuff. Do we have any storage? I'm not sure if we get storage after he becomes the steward. We can just buy storage for this place. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm looking to hire a steward for my plantation. Interested?
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
Oh, we can buy a horse from him for 1,000 gold. Cool. I'd like to buy new furnishings for the farmhouse. I'd like to purchase livestock. Farm hands to work for the... Yeah, farm hands. We definitely need some farm hands. But also, we need some furnishings. Because there's literally no storage in this place.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
Oh, it's fucking costly as well. Oh, enchanting table. Yeah, we need that, to be fair. Yeah.
Very good. I'll make all the arrangements.
So, how much gold do I
Is there anything
have?
else you need?
I have, like, nearly 5,000 gold. Yeah, we can buy some more shit. Farm hands, yeah.
Do it at once.
And
You'll need to build a pen for it first.
build a pen then.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
There's so many rooms in here, man. Like, dining area.
Very good. I'll make all the arrangements.
So I'm just trying to find the rooms that I think would have the most storage in them.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good.
Oh, this is gonna look so cozy and nice after it's done. I can't wait.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
Before you enter the home after fully grading, go to another location or you can crash the game. Oh, that's nice.
Very good. Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room would you like? Very good. Is there anything else you need?
No, it's typical Bethesda. That's like a classic.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. Until next time. Riverwood's agreeable enough. You'll need to build a pen for it first.
So I think that's all of the rooms we could buy. Let's have a look around. So this is the children's room. What happened to the little boy's sword? Huh. Okay, that's a bit sad. Yeah, what happened to the little sword? So we have some nice food. We've got kitchen area. Oh, we've got a fucking oven as well. Nice. So this opens a whole new recipe menu. Okay, so this is Enchanter's Table. We have a little mannequin here. Alchemy Lab. I've literally spent all my money on this farmhouse, which I probably will not visit that often now. But it is what it is. Soul gems. Greater soul gem, I'm going to take that. Cool. Right, do I have any things that I can disenchant on here? I need that one. Yeah, that one, definitely, yeah. So, we hunger. We'll eat in a sec. Let me just have a look at it. So, master bedroom. Here we are. What about out here? Is that Faendal just walking around like an idiot? Looking for a purpose in his life? So I don't see any farmhands. What's that about? Right. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk this one. I'm gonna risk it and I'm going to go inside. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Oh, Bethesda. What if my save is corrupted now? This is incredible. Like, it's a feature. It's honestly a feature in any Bethesda game to just do this every now and then, right? You wouldn't have it any other way. It's impossible to have it any other way. So, what? I need to go inside some other building, and then the farmhouse will be fine. Right. What should be locked? Yeah, it's fucking locked. Of course it is. It just fucking works, right? It's actually a mechanic in the game to teach you patience. You can't just have it all at once. You have to take your time. You have to wait for things to happen. You can't just do one thing, say to Faendal, "Oh, Faendal, I want a new house. Just build me a house, please," and just expect it to appear in the next 10 seconds, right? Take your fucking time. Go for a beer at a local tavern, then come back, and it might be done then. But don't just expect things to happen straight away. It's just stupid. That's not how things work. Silly. Right. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see if I spent like 5k on a house that I will never be able to enter ever again.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. You'll need to build a pen for it first.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Farewell.
Hmm? Hmm.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be
Yeah,
sure.
I've no idea how to build this fucking thing. Anyways, let's see what happens now. Okay. So, a big question now. So, since I've made Faendal the steward of this place, have I lost all the items that he was holding? Or can I still trade with him?
Maybe you've already met Camilla Valerius. Farewell.
Never should have come here.
Well, run off.
Going.
What the fuck now? Bro.
Maybe you've already met Camilla Valerius.
I can't do that though, can I? I can't relieve him being a steward. How do I do that? Do I go to the ledger inside the house? How far back does this go? That's not today. The 1st of December is not today, is it? Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, this is not gonna be it either. Okay, not that we made any progress since that save, but here we are. Right, so what you're saying, go and sleep. Okay. Maybe I need to have another companion to come down here, like another follower, so I can then ask someone else to be the steward. And then Faendal is free of that. I think that might be the way. So I'd have to get Lydia to come here. Yeah, I'm gonna see for 24 hours. What are you gonna do about it? Like, Such a good fucking tea this is. Wow. So there's this company in the UK that creates artisan level tea blends. Loose tea. And I bought this sachet of a blend called Snowball, which I think is like a seasonal limited edition tea for the Christmas season. And it's a mixture between like coconut, chocolate, black tea, And the tea actually has little marshmallows in it as well. And it's honestly, like, it is actually the best thing I've ever drank in my entire life. It's so fucking good. Anyways. So do I actually have any food that we can eat now? Beef stews. That's a bit too OP to just be eaten. Hawker stew. Leg of goat roast. Yeah. We'll have 2 of those. You feel better but still famished. Wow. I'm still hungry. Potato soup. 2 of those. I'm well fed. Right, good. I'm not going to brew any potions here at the moment. We will brew potions back in Whiterun at Arcadia's because then I can sell a bunch of shit to it. Is that a dragon? I just heard. Oh, hello. 2 dragons? No. 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 This is the kind of thing I pay Faendal and the farmhands for. I'm just gonna sit here for a bit and I'm in combat apparently. Am I? I don't think so. I don't think I am in combat. You'll find. I'm actually in my basement, being very much not in combat at the moment. I think whatever was happening hasn't blown over, actually. My horse is gone. This is actually the worst day of my fucking life so far. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I had my horse, I would probably lead the dragons to Rorikstead so that the soldiers there can take care of them, but as it turns out, the game just decided to just shit on my plate, really. Where is the horse? If I find the horse, then we can actually do something here. Like lure the dragons to Rorikstead with our soldiers who can actually help us out. Otherwise, it's literally just Faendal and the farmhands trying to deal with the situation, which is apocalyptic. This is magical to watch? Yeah, it's a magical build. That's how we play the game if you don't wear any armor. This is just fucking cinema, really, let's be honest. Alright, I guess I'll do something. Since he's just sat there so nicely. Where's the other one? Oh, that one is still terrorizing my farm. Okay, cool. You're back. You're not. This is what we will do. I have to say though, like, every time I see an attack on any settlement by the dragons in this game, it is just so fucking epic. Honestly, it's so cool. Like, what other game do you have where a dragon just decides to attack a village and the world reacts to it with the civilians just running away, the soldiers joining into the fight, the dragon sitting on the fucking roof of a building just spitting fire at everyone around him? Like, I can't really name any other game that does this. It's brilliant. I have displeased Todd to get us. Yeah, yeah. Todd is one of the 15 viewers that we have on the channel at the moment, watching the stream and just presses the red "fuck him" button every now and then. Right. They actually got bored and they left, I think. Not quite. I mean, one of them is gone. Right, let's go back to the farm. Bro, I mean... Oh, now he's back. Okay. He's gonna burn my fucking crops. Because farmers don't have it hard enough. He's gonna come in like... I like how this guy Rorik has just stood there by himself. And there's a guard right next to him. Actually, no, that's just a farmer. What happened to the soldiers in this village? There's nobody there who's actually fighting the dragon. There's one guy with a bow. Alright. This guy is just like, you know what, I'm gonna get back to work. I mean, I've got to do my KPIs, man. I'm just gonna go on my life. I think that dragon is a little bit like clearly not too interested in me, so I'm gonna just leave it to it and find my horse.
No sign of it.
Okay. Were you hiding in my house? Did they allow you to go in? Faendal, get this guy fired. Yeah. Where is my horse? Yeah, he goes back to his boss. And it's like, all right, Promnier, how many KPIs have you done today? Just fucking pulls out a bag of leeks and just throws it on the table. There's a fucking giant of like, where did he come from? Right, yeah, I mean, my horse is gone. Like, that's just, there's just no other way to describe this. My horse is just bailed. He's quit without notice. Right. Wait. No, that's a rock. It's not a horse. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is what we call the Shoelace Express of Skyrim. Once again, I mean, this is now the second time where the horse has gotten lost around the farm, and I'm literally having to shoelace it back to Whiterun. Alone as well, because Faendal is looking after my farm. Right, there's some farmer. I honestly can't fucking believe this horse has gone again missing. Farming potatoes while a dragon attacks. Isn't that just island? Really? I'm gonna have to get on a carriage to Riften or whatever just to get my horse back. Eh? Excuse me? Why? What have I done to upset them? Wait, is that just like a racist thing? I've just heard him scream, soon all Nords will whatever. So are they just targeting me because I'm a Nord? Because I've not really gotten close to them to trigger combat. You know, sometimes you find those patrols where they escort a prisoner. If you get too close, they will attack you. I was just walking around doing nothing. What are these dudes? Oh, is that the fake Imperial soldiers again? No, that's just some bandits, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God. Yeah, bandits. Well, you've asked for this. I didn't want to do this, but... Oh shit, it's a bandit fog. Right, heal. This is where I find I haven't got any healing potions. Oh no, I do. What happened to my Atronach? I'm guessing it's dead. Yes, do up your chest while you're being shot with fireballs. Cool. Necklace of Magicka increases your Magicka by 30 points. That's actually a really good find. I'm actually well happy with this. What am I currently wearing? Magicka regenerates 25% faster. I actually think this is better. Yeah. Let's go. Good find. Did they loot the other body? I don't think so. Corpse note. Where is the other bandit? Oh, I've killed him over there. Right. Gold. Right. What does the note say? If you are reading this, then I am most likely dead. A group of bandits ransacked my home and took most everything valuable I own. The worst is they took a pendant that has been in my family for many generations. Most of my family is dead, so that pendant was the last connection I had with any of them. I am going after those scoundrels and getting my pendant back, even if this is the death of me. This is it. Okay. So, the Amulet of Magicka was the pendant, I'm guessing. Cool. Do you know what? I'm gonna bin this. Just throw it away. I'm sorry, lady, for your loss and your loss of death as well. But, your loss is my gain. So, So I wonder... So last time I've lost my horse, I literally got on the carriage from Whiterun to Riften, and then back from Riften to Whiterun, just because travelling by carriage works as fast travel, so it respawns the horse next to you. So because I've lost my horse, again, I could do that again, but that is another journey to Riften for no reason whatsoever, other than just to get the horse. So I'm thinking, would it make more sense for me to just get a carriage to Riften and then from there go to see the Greybeards? Then again, that is literally, like, going there and back to Whiterun is literally like 10 seconds of loading screens, so I might as well just do that. Because, yeah, I think going to Whiterun now would be a bit too much of a change of pace, because, you know, I spend like, what, 4 streams now just exploring Whiterun, the hold around Whiterun, so just going to Riften midway through this, like, it just doesn't make much sense in terms of, like, how the stream flows.
I am waiting for a good death.
Is this your build, Aaron? This is literally you. Simple
If
man.
you're not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
I should probably save the game before I do this.
Until next time.
Yeah, let's quick save. A good
Yes.
death.
Were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath.
Why do you wish to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived.
Perhaps, if you want to die by receiving a fireball to the face from a conjured Atronach, I could give you the death you seek.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
No. But yes.
We shall see.
I'm gonna get slaughtered.
Never should have come.
Ah! Good death, yes. This is the good death he was looking for. Or some nerd to run up to him and just run away straight after. Right, Ow. Can you go after Marshall so I can just shoot you in the face instead? He has some health. I have a plan. I have another plan as well. Look. One-handed attacks do 15% more damage. We'll have that on. And do I have anything else? Actually, I might have a potion that also boosts damage with one-handed attacks. Yes, Potion of the Warrior. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Heal. I have no stamina. I've missed all the attacks. Sick.
I'll show you what a real
This is laughable. Nobody wants this for the death. Nobody wants to run after a Mosher in the field before they die. Well, he died. To be fair, I think at the end of it, he wasn't really fighting us for a good death. He was fighting us because he was just annoyed by how annoying we were. What level are we? 17 still. Okay, I think we'll get to 18 very soon when we craft some more potions. And then, yeah, we'll go to get to Nettlebane for, is it Danica? Danica from Whiterun? I think it'd be so handy as well, just to get around the whole lost horse issue. If the game had an option at the stables where you can speak to the stable master and just say, look, can you fetch my horse? And it just spawns the horse at the stable. Kind of like it happens in Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, I know there's probably mods that kind of do this shit, whatever. I'm not interested, I just mean like, from a design point of view, as a game designer, I think it makes sense to have that, you know. If I was making a game, I'd be just like, okay, so we have a mechanic that forces the horse to run away and potentially get lost. How can we rectify the horse getting lost? If we will remove fast travel, how do we rectify the horse being lost? Right.
It's no fun getting pushed around.
Do I have anything cool in here?
My friend Alava, the seer.
What
she
are you
says
doing in my
things will get
house?
better for me
What are you doing in my
once I
house
start
with my
sticking up for
daughter?
What
myself.
do you need, my Thane?
Hello, Lydia. I actually was looking forward to seeing you again. Right, Black Soul Gem. We'll take that. Flawless Amateur. Right, we have a gold ingot, so let's take that, take that. Ruby. Right, okay, that's cool. We will craft some jewelry. Right, Lydia, let's go.
Honored to see you again, my... Lead the way.
So I'm just going to take my child's nanny on a massive walk across Skyrim.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Gold, jeweled necklace. Yeah, that's the best we can do. Let's go for that. And then that. So amethyst ring, one value 180, 160, 380. Yeah, I think that's probably the best one we can have. And 180, 160, 260. Yeah, let's go for that one. Cool.
Got some good pieces. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Ebony arrow? Do you know what? Yeah. Yeah, fire arrows as well. Lightning arrows as well. Red Eagle's Bane. I don't want to disenchant this because it's a unique weapon, so I'm probably gonna leave it at Breeze Home and display it somewhere. Sell this silver helmet. I'm gonna hang on to it because it's too good of an item. And I'm going to sell you all those things as well, because I'm not gonna do much smithing.
Don't forget to check
Still
inside
here.
the shop.
Do you have anything? I don't think you do.
Your command.
Oh, you do? Why are you not wearing this
Let's get going then.
armor?
At your command.
I didn't mean to... What did I do? Oh, somehow I've made her wear the armor now. Okay. Yeah, okay. She's not going to use this. Right.
You lead
Let's
off
go
now.
to Farengar and
I
see
don't
what
claim
we
to
can
be the best
disenchant.
blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that. Man's skills.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Where once man, I, an ass man who said, "Let me."
We actually haven't touched the companion quest lines at all yet. I just realized as well. We'll leave it for later. I think we'll leave all the quest lines for after we've done the main quest.
Divine come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostility.
Okay, that's it. What can I sell to Farengar? I think he buys jewelry, so that's something. And maybe then we can buy a new spell, if he has any new spell for us. Let's sell that. I'm gonna keep that. I forget to wear it, but it's a good thing to have. Minor Conjuration, can I really... I guess they can't because I already know this enchantment from another item. So that, so he doesn't have that much gold actually. Right. Do you have any new spells? A bound battle axe. I could have a battle axe. Familiar, astronaut courage. Fast healing. Heals the caster 50 points. Okay. Yeah. Firebolt. Wait. Healing hands. Heals a target 10 points per second, but not undead. Atronachs or machines. Yeah, we want that as well. So, Firebolt, that is what we are currently using, isn't it? It's not Fireball, it's Firebolt that we have. Okay, sell all these necklaces to him now as well. Yeah, this will do. I think it'd be cool if he was a trainer as well. Because really, we've not really found a trainer of any magical schools yet in this game. And this is like the first wizard that we probably meet that isn't trying to kill us. So I think it'd be quite cool if he was also a trainer of some school of magic.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should
Just to
join
build his
college.
profile in the game as well. Make him a bit more relevant. Like, if you want your character in an RPG to be a relevant character, and I'm speaking about NPCs here, make him someone that you will want to come back to a lot. So games like Gothic do it very well, and the newly released of Ash and Steel, where there are different skills that you can learn, but to learn them, you need to find a trainer who can actually teach you how to use those skills. You buy those skills then with skill points that you unlock as you level up. And that creates... And that just makes those NPCs stand out so much during your adventure, because you have to remember them where they are and what they teach. Because you will find yourself going back to them all the time.
What do you need, my friend?
So for example, we've now been back at Arcadia's a lot because we are making potions over here.
Come back anytime if you
We are then selling them back to her, and we are then getting more lessons from her in alchemy to get our money back, so then we can trade more potions with her. So it creates this loop around this character that is very important to us in our playthrough.
If there's anything I can
So I
do,
think
what to ask.
having a similar thing with Farengar would also be quite interesting. If he was like a enchantment trainer, or maybe like a School of Magic trainer, it would just create a far more bigger loop that involves him.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Perhaps to your heart's content. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. I offer these for ailments both
Okay.
common and rare.
So we have like a million potions now.
If I can be of service. You look rather could be ataxia.
I'm going to get trained in alchemy because I will need her to have all the money to trade with us. Okay.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I might be. I might actually have to buy some potions from her for healing potions and magic potions because I don't have enough of those to do anything, really. So, sell all those. Those. Yeah, we are gonna level up our speech like crazy right now. Okay, she has no more gold.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Take a look.
So now we have to go back to her house, sleep a little to level up, and then we'll be able to get more lessons from her and therefore give her more money to trade with us. Okay, so that's a good one. We want to keep this. Not bothered about that. Not bothered about that. Magicka regenerates 42% faster for 300 seconds. Illusion spells are stronger. Target is weaker to magic for 30 seconds. That's insane. That's very powerful. How is this only 174 gold? Okay.
Farewell.
Okay, let's go back to Bree's home and sleep a little.
Well met, kinsman.
Oh yeah, also, where is my displays? There you go. I'm going to put Red Eagle's Bane on here. There we go. It's 2 PM. I'm going to rest for 1 hour only, just to level up. So let's go for Magicka. So what do we want from here? Soul Stealer, not just yet. I know. So, dual casting. Yeah, dual casting the destruction spell overcharges the effect into an even more powerful version. So I think we'll get that, because we do cast our fire bolts from both hands. So this should be, this should make it even more powerful. We are nearly level 19 already. Yeah, so I think we might actually be able to get another level and even more lessons from Arcadia for all the potions that we created.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
And we could always just wait for another 24 hours for her to replenish her gold again.
You look rather... I think I can teach you.
Well, that's a bit boring, so we'll just do this instead. Okay.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
So another level again, level 19 next I think it will be. I did say that I want to reach level 20 during this stream because it unlocks a cool side quest in Whiterun. Oh snap, we actually don't have enough potions to trade with her to get all our shit back. I'm not going to trade any food. Trade ingredients? Maybe. Do we have anything that we've not eaten yet that we don't really know the effect of? No, we are pretty aware of all these ingredients. Right, we do have a lot of books though.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Fear poison recipe. Right. We can sell some more stuff to Bellafor. Because I think we have a bunch of random stuff
Pardon me, but do I detect
in our miscellaneous inventory.
Just about everybody in here. Everything's for sale. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. Actually, we could buy some potions from him as well.
Take a look.
And once again, the dialogue and trading menu is bugged. You click on one thing, it does the complete opposite thing. Yeah, this will do. Potions. Scrolls. Dread Zombie. Reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you for 60 seconds. I'm pretty sure our Atronach is much more powerful than this. Undead up to level 35. Okay, that's pretty good. Entering the circle will flee. Caster heals 20 health per second inside it. That's actually a good one. I'm going to keep that. Creatures and people up to level 12 nearby won't fight for 60 seconds. Well, I'm level 19 now, so that's not going to be very useful. And also this is useless. Books. Now. Yeah. Yeah. King? I've not read that, have I? Okay, let's go through those books. I have so much shit.
Dude,
Okay.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're... Take a look.
Well, there we go.
Remember, I'll give you the... Yes?
Who's this?
We Grey Maids
Oh, him.
feuded
Oh, never
with the
mind.
battle boards for years.
Right, let's level up again. And then we'll go and get Nettlebane. Actually, let's sleep until... Yeah, until like 8 AM. 8:30. So, more Magicka. Destruction. What can I get in here? What's impact? Most destruction spells will stagger an opponent when dual cast. Okay, that's pretty handy, I guess. But other than that, there isn't much in here that I'd want. Right. Dual casting, regeneration. Heal 50% more. So we could either heal faster on this one. It's just heal faster and heal faster, basically. Conjuration. Dual casting. I guess. That'd be a good one. Alchemy. Now, okay, we could probably do some more alchemy like this. Potions and poisons you make are 60% stronger. What about enchanting? Fire enchanter. Soul squeezer. So, to start enchanting properly, we probably have to get this perk, Soul Stealer. Bound weapons cast Soul Trap on targets. So basically, if we hit an enemy with our bound weapons, and then they die within a few seconds after being hit, their soul will be absorbed by one of our soul gems, which we can then use to enchant our armor. So I think this is probably a good place to start thinking about enchanting a bit more seriously. So I think, yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, Soul Stealer. Okay. And I'm hungry again. Right. Can I cook anything? I will dispose of most of the food that we cannot cook at the moment, because it's just dead weight mostly at the moment. Cabbage soup. And that's pretty much it. Pheasant. Venison chop. Yeah, let's make those. And then, I guess, potato soup. Yeah. Cool. And the rest of it, I can probably store in one of those sacks. Over there. Yeah. Ugh. I want to sneeze. It's not gonna happen though. So yeah, food. Beef stew, butter, cabbage, carrots. All of them, yes, please. Hoggish stew, that's store it. So I also think it'd be pretty cool. So you know how you in Fallout 4 when you store your loot in a camp, and then you access any of the crafting stations in the camp, the storage is shared across the workstations. So say if you stored it in your camp, like say you've stored the food here, if you'd go to cook it, you would have access to all this food that you stored over there without needing to have it on your person. That is so handy. It'd be so cool to have it in this game as well. Am I hungry? Have I eaten yet? Yeah, okay. We don't have a horse, I've just remembered, so we have to go back to Riften and then come back from Riften just to get a horse back. So I'm going to remove the waypoint. And we are going to Orphan Rock to retrieve Nettlebane. After we've been to Riften.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
I'm not sure how often the farmhouse generates wealth, but I think it's every 24 hours maybe when you go back to the farmhouse and we'll speak to your steward, which in this case is Faendal. You'd receive some gold from the business that takes place at the farm.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, whatever's cheap. Markov. Yeah, let's go there.
Back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves.
Markarth?
I don't believe a word of it.
Ever been to Markarth? So we are starving once again. There's a horse, so that's good. And we're actually not too far from the farmhouse. I mean, it's a massive trek from there to the farmhouse, but as far as it comes to, you know, relativity on the map, we're actually pretty close. Also, we could actually buy a dog around here somewhere. I'm not sure who it was that sells it. But there is someone that sells dogs. They might be asleep, to be fair. Anyways, we'll leave it for later.
Traveling in the region. Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
So I'm going to lose all of my well-rested bonuses and my well-fed bonuses after doing this, so I might as well just go back inside Whiterun just to get those buffs back. It's so annoying. This whole horse situation is so annoying. Although we can disable and enable survival mode at any time in the game, so maybe instead of doing the traveling by carriage stuff, we just disable survival mode and fast travel, get the horse back, and then enable the mode again after we got the horse. Yeah, I think that might be a way to do this. We'll have to fight a glitch in the game by, you know, outsmarting the systems. So that's 12 PM. Let's sleep for 20 hours. Which is going to take us to 8 AM next day, I think. And I'm starving. Very good. This should fix it. I'm satisfied, so not quite. Okay. Have another one of... yeah, another venison chop, I guess. So we've not seen any attacks by the vampires yet on Whiterun, but that's because they only appear at night time. So I think if we were to arrive in Whiterun at night time, there is a chance that they would just be there, fighting the guards. So that might be an interesting thing to see at some point. We are basically going back to the... right to the start of the game. Where it started, in Helgen. Massive backtrack. But then again, can you... Dragon. Which means my horse is going to get lost again. I'm going to keep my eye on the horse, just so I know where it goes. Or at least I'll try to keep my eye on it. Unless... I mean, the dragon doesn't seem to be that interested in fighting anyone, so... If we just get on it and just ride as we didn't see anything... Yeah, I think that's going to be probably the best way to deal with the situation at the moment. Is that... Who's this? Is that Isolde? It's not. It must be one of the Meadery workers.
You keep your distance with that magic.
I've been sent to resolve a dispute. Brawl. Why? Who? What? Wait, what?
It's back to work then.
I don't even know who she is. Anyways. Back on the road. I'm on the road. Been on the road for so long. The joys of survival mode. Although, I actually, like, I know it's not the best content ever. It's not the most engaging content ever to just watch someone ride a horse through Skyrim in peace and silence, but I really enjoy it. I just enjoy seeing the scenery and the music and, you know, all the things that go with it. It's just so peaceful. Just like, we literally are riding through town, watching an old lady sat in front of a house just having some lunch. Another woman just, you know, brushing her house. It's just so immersive, you know? It's so cool. I think... Oh, okay, so the wolves have respawned. I think there'll be some enemies at Helgen now. I think bandits settle in Helgen after it's been burnt. So we might have to deal with them. Oh, so now dual casting Firebolt creates one massive Firebolt. That's cool. Where is... Oh, fuck off. No, come back. This horse is so shit. It actually pisses me off. Is this mine still cleared? Yeah. So, like, sometimes the enemies do respawn in the locations that you have cleared before. I think it happens every few levels or, you know, every whatever amount of days. But it does happen. Or let's say you've cleared a location and then you go to speak to a steward or, you know, someone working at the inn and you ask for a job. They give you a note with a job. And randomly, it might just say, you know, go to the location that you've just cleared and kill the bandits there. You know, it just respawns more bandits in that location. So really, if you think about it, like, there is endless content in this game, really. If you don't get bored of going to clear out dungeons just for the sake of doing it, you could just keep bashing out these side quests, those little jobs that you get from the stewards and the inns, forever. Okay. So, I think once we get to Helgen... Actually, before we go to Helgen, let me just go and see what's over this way. I'm going to pick up some flowers as well, because we are quite low on ingredients to make, you know, healing potions with. And those mountain flowers are very good at that. And also, the mushrooms that grow on tree trunks, they're also quite good for those potions. So let me just get this. And those ones, if I can. No. Alright. More flowers this way. So I think this is where we emerged from when we left the cave with Alva or Roloff, whoever it was that we left the cave with. Yeah, that's the cave. So, I want to go this way. Yeah, it's this way. I think. Because there is a bandit camp nearby. And I think they have a treasure map. It's not here though, is it? No. There they are. Yeah, that's them. Is it? No, it's not the camp, but I know what happens here. The refugees. Light armor increased to 23. Cool. There they are. Nice. Fucking Lydia, move! Yeah, this spell is now so powerful. I think Lydia has it with the other guy, so she's got it covered. I'm gonna start looting. There we go. Cool. So, not much else here. Just some mushrooms, some food. I'm gonna leave the food there. Let's go through the sacks. Tomatoes, cabbage. Yeah, that's a lot of food we can use. Flowers, more sacks. So yeah, this is not the camp I was looking for. I think the camp I'm looking for is... Is there anything on this trunk? No. Is over this way somewhere. Are those bees? Oh, I'm gonna get the bees. I love bees. Oh, beehive. Beehive husk and honeycomb. I completely forgot that there are bees in this game. Like this. You can just get them around a beehive. So cool. I'm not sure what they do, though. Let's eat one. Oh, restore stamina. Okay. We've eaten this before. Where is the honeycomb? There we go. Restore stamina. So, all the things, except for the husk, related to bees, restore stamina, I think. That's so cool. Okay, make our way back to... Nice. Make our way back to the horse. Hopefully it's still there. I'm pretty sure we left it here. So, where in the fuck has it gone now? No, it's at the crossroad. Yeah, okay, it's over there. But take it back. It's a good horse. If it's still there, I mean... I've still not found the camp I'm looking for. I'm gonna get those mushrooms and those flowers. Again, alchemy is a big part of this playthrough, so I do have to do those things. I might keep those mushrooms and plant them at the farmhouse. Right. Because then we will have a variety of plants that restore magicka. So we will be able to just craft endless potions that way. There's a chest inside. No, it's not. This is the camp I was looking for. Whack! This is literally Dragon Ball Z. Kamehamehas. So good. I was actually going to use my bound weapons to soul trap this guy. I was a bit too late. Treasure map 1. This is what I was looking for. So, treasure map 1 will be in here. Right, let's go. So, that's Riverwood. And the treasure is in the chunk on the other side of the river. So, I think I was looking through that trunk before because I knew there's supposed to be a treasure chest in there. But I think because we didn't have the map at the time, it didn't spawn in. So, seared slaughterfish, yeah, we'll take that. We'll be hungry in no time. Some gold and lockpick, always welcome. Large sack, empty. There's a book in here. Nightfalls on Sentinel. One-handed increase to 37, that's really good. This is exactly what we want. We have a black mage robe. And that's it. Right, okay, let's get back to a horse. And actually, there's another body I've not looted, I think. It's over here. 4 gold. Right, yeah, let's get back to the horse and make our way forward to Helgen. We are literally going back to the very start of the game. So at the very start, you are being driven to Helgen for an execution. We are going to the location where the game literally starts the cutscene. Which way now? Right. Okay, what's this way? It seems there are no marked locations this way, so let's go, yeah, let's go that way. And there it is, Helgen. So I'm going to leave my horse just outside the walls because I think there will be some enemies inside. And then once we have defeated the enemies at Helgen, we'll just leave the horse at Helgen and continue forward on foot, maybe? Just to make sure that the horse doesn't get spooked by whatever enemy there will be at Orphan Rock. Although last time we fought this enemy, the horse was very, very intrigued by the prospect of fighting this enemy type, so who knows. Anyways, save the game, get some more herbs. Right. Unlock the gate, apprentice. So there's nobody here. Okay. Maybe we are a bit too early for the enemies to spawn in. So might as well just bring the horse a little bit more forward. There are a few things we could actually go and loot. Oh no, there they are. Fuck. Okay. So the horse is going for it. He's gonna die. He's not. He's gonna die. The idiot's gonna die. Let's get some magicka back. Oh, whoa, this potion. Magicka regenerates 42% faster for 300 seconds. Illusion spells, yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm going to use that for now. I will literally use all my Magicka potions just in this fight. Okay, so you're cooked. Gold. Right. Right. Everyone is cooked. Gold. Cool. Yeah, I think this is it. So, I think the horse is safe where it is. I'm going to go this way and see who's here. There are more enemies over this way, still. Right, okay. Okay, that's just a bandit, so I think my followers will easily kill this person, yeah. There you go. 3 more this way. Let's quick save. Come on. So the horse is starting to think about running away. Let's get Arch and knock back. So this is where we drop down from the tower. Oh, it's actually on the tower. Wow, okay. So yeah, there's a few coin purses, a few coin potions as well, that we would have run past at the beginning of the game, and we couldn't pick them up because our hands were bound. So it's a good idea to come back here at some point and actually just like get all the items that we've missed. Gold, yep. I think it's cool how the world is reactive to what happens. So, like, it makes sense for bandits to come in here and try to settle in here after it's been destroyed by a dragon, right? It makes sense that this would be something that they would do. But also, where are the Stormcloaks? Where's the Empire? Why are they not here trying to reclaim it? Wow. Okay, so soul trap. Have we captured the soul? Yes, we have captured the soul. This is like Pokemon now. We're basically capturing all the souls. We want to be the very best. Scaled horn armor. Nice. It's quite expensive as well. I'm going to take this and sell it to someone later on. Yeah, I'm going to go down a little bit. This is a bit too much of a drop. I'm going to take a lot of damage if I just try to jump in there from here. From up there, I should say. So, pots. Right. Mead with juniper berry. So, if you would remember a ride in here on the cart with Roloff. Ralof? He mentions that there was a mead brewer in this, in Helgen. They used to make mead with juniper berry, which he really enjoyed. So I'm guessing this is the house of that guy. Yeah, so I think Helgen is once again cleared. I haven't looted all the corpses, actually. Anyways, all's well. Right, let's unlock this gate, and maybe we'll bring a horse with us a little bit further. Yeah, I'm gonna get the horse back. Is it still there? No. Why has it run away, and where has it run away to? This is legit a nightmare. Where in the fuck is it now? Oh, fuck's sake. This happens every fucking journey. It can't be too far away. Surely. Unless it's come after us to fight the bandits as well. Because it has two behaviours. It'll either run away from the fight or run towards it. So you don't ever know what's going to happen next. But I'm guessing if it was here, I would have seen it by now. This is actually just... fuck me. Anyway. I guess we're not having a horse for the rest of this quest. And then when we go back to Riverwood and Whiterun, we might have to do Shoelace Express as well. I'm gonna check once again inside. Oh, there it is. Why is it there? So I think you tried to run towards the enemy. Anyways, do you know what? I'm gonna go inside and see if anything has changed inside the keep. It makes sense if they had more bandits in here now as well. I'm not going to go too deep. Just a little scan of the area. Yeah, it's the same as it was. Wait, I can hear someone. So they are in here. Okay. Okay. I wonder if there's any reason for them being here. Maybe there's like a massive, like a bandit boss at the end of this. They just turned this into a dungeon where we'll actually get a good reward at the end of this. But I don't know. Well, let's clear it anyways. See what happens. Whack. I kind of wish... Oh, look. They actually have brought some meat down here, and there's a journal, some kind of a book. I wish I had a weapon that soul-trapped enemies that Lydia was using. So we could just trap even more souls. The Black Arrow, Volume 2. Okay. Did I check? Yes.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Yeah, you tell me. I have to say though, I do feel way more powerful now, this time around, going through this dungeon than I did the first time around, so the whole leveling up thing works. I'm gonna Kamehameha so much out of the next guy, he won't even know what hit him. Oh, it's a she. Yeah, bandit chief. Okay. So that is a boss. Who is this guy? An outlaw. Okay, we can take him on as well. Oh my, stop moving. Lydia is slaying them though. I'm gonna kill that guy, actually. I need some magicka though. What do we have in here? Flawed Valor Stone. So that's basically a soul gem. It's a soul gem of massive capacity, so it can kill like an epic enemy, I think, and soul trap it in here. Garnet and some gold, right? Not exactly worth the effort, but it's something. I mean, if you wanted to, you could sell that stone for some money. It was like worth like 1,000 gold, so it's not nothing. Right. So I don't really have a weapon to fight this bandit with, but Lydia has it. Yeah, I need to actually bring some kind of a normal weapon with me and not just rely on spells, because I just don't have enough magicka potions to play that game. Oh, hello. Sit down. I am drained, it would seem. Okay. I will book us a hotel as soon as I can. Is this now cleared? No, not yet. So I'm guessing the spiders will respawn as well. And maybe there'll be another bear at the end of this tunnel as well. Spiders? No spiders. Cool. There is a spider over there. Yeah, okay. Oh fuck, it's quite strong. Am I poisoned? No. Lydia killed it, so it's fine. Right, let's go. Ebony arrow and venom. Yeah, we can sell that. I'm going to heal myself. Actually, we do have a better healing spell, don't we? So heals a caster for 10 points per second and for 50 points. So I think this you hold down this spell to heal yourself over a period of time, and this one I think you cast it once. Yeah. Okay. I think this one is maybe better. Actually, no, it's not, because so for that one, you need to actually have enough magicka to heal yourself. Where with the old one, where you hold it down like this, if you have a little bit of magicka, you can still heal yourself a little bit, because you still have some mana to spend on the spell, rather than just having the whole chunk to spend in one go. So it makes sense to have this, I think. Right. Apparently the keep is still not fully cleared, but yeah, I think it is. So we'll just go back where we came from. In case I have missed some enemies, which I don't think I have, but we'll make sure. maybe, if I'm drained, maybe it'll be a good plan to actually sleep in here as well before we go to Orphan Rock. Make a little camp for the night. What time is it? Cannot wait in this location. Right. Does it say on here? 6 PM. Yeah, so I think it would make sense to sleep the night in here. Regardless of whether there are a bunch of dead corpses around, it's not like we'll get freaked out by those. Also, how did I miss these potions and those coin purses? What's that on the cloth? Nah, it's nothing. Just the cloth itself. So there are some beds over here. Let's see. Yeah. I cannot use them. Interesting. Right. Well, there was another bed in one of the houses. So you come with me. Actually, I don't think you can get through there. So maybe just I go over here and we get the horse tomorrow. Yeah, I think there's a bed in here. Yeah, okay. So let's sleep for 12 hours. We'll wake up around 7 AM again. Okay. Hungry. Cooked beef, satisfied, not quite well fed. Seared slaughterfish, well fed. Let's go. I don't suppose the temperature would have been very warm while we were sleeping in this house, so I'm surprised that we've not like frozen to death. But I guess there's you know, there are certain limitations that you might want to do on your game if you're thinking about realism, because too much realism can be a pain in the ass and just make the game, you know, not that fun to play. Let's bounce. So, Orphan Rock is... Yeah, we have to leave through the gate that we've unlocked and just go there, yeah. So, yeah, this is the same road we've been brought through on the way to the execution. And if we were to go all the way down this path, we would end up in Bruma, which is in Oblivion, in Cyrodiil, which is the capital of the Empire, and the place where Oblivion, the game Oblivion, took place. Yeah. There is a mountain that's high enough for the player to be able to see a key location from Oblivion. And similarly, you can see a key location from Skyrim in Oblivion if you are on a high enough mountain. We have a Falkreath Stormcloak camp. Let's have a look around. I think they have a quartermaster here somewhere
If you know any true
we could
sons
trade
and
with.
daughters of Skyrim,
And whoever this guy is, who seems to be the captain of this place.
wants to see them.
What is your name, my friend? Thorik, Sunkiller.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
So we know how the Stormcloaks feel about the war. We know why they're called Stormcloaks. How does one join the Stormcloaks?
Ulfric's not running a social club. You don't join anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim, or you're not. If you are, then you make your way to Windhill and talk to the man himself. If you're not, well, friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly.
Alright. Quartermaster man, where are you? Oh, we can just loot this. Plentiful magicka, this will be very useful, and we'll take that as well. Right, so minor healing potion, potion of health. We have one sick soldier. Right, quartermaster.
Here's what I can spare.
Right, what do we have to trade with you? Arrow, arrow. I guess we can sell that, because if we could have disenchanted it, we would have done it by now, so we'll sell this as well. We'll keep this. Miscellaneous. This, yep. What else do you have? Okay. Never mind. Well, we got some gold. We've sold some heavy items, so it's progress still. Where did I leave my horse now? There it is. Sick. Actually, I'm going to leave the horse over here. Oh, there's a cave down this way. Oh, I know where this goes. Right. Yeah, okay. Okay. So there are two things we could do after this, after we get Nettlebane. It's go to Whiterun. Or we could go this way, all the way to Iverstead, where we have to go to do the next phase of the main quest line. So I think, actually, this would be a good idea to just go straight there. Yeah, we might do that. So I'm going to leave the horse outside of the camp. Just so it doesn't get spooked by this location. Let's save. Okay, we have trouble. We have magic happening. Magic is happening, as a band used to say. Oh. Silver helmet. Right, okay. Skeleton, bone meal, and some gold. And another coin pouch, which we cannot collect because it is clipped through the skeleton. So, oh well. Right. There's a witch. I was trying to get my bound weapon out, but it keyed to the wrong hand. Right, let's just heal. This is not the end of our troubles. There is a... There is a tomb over this way as well. We could go and explore. Actually, yeah, let's do this bit first, and then we can go to...
You think you stand a chance?
No soul gem large enough. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, let's do this bit, and then we'll go down to the tomb. And then we'll go back to... Oh, it's a Hagraven. We'll go back to the camp, get a horse back, and all this yabba dabba. Right, stamina. Where is it? There we go. Soul captured. So how is a Hagraven's soul bigger than some random hag's soul? That's weird. Anyways, Nettlebane, damage 10, weight 10, value 5. Hagraven Claw, feathers, moon sugar. Right. So let's eat those ingredients and learn what they do. Hagraven Claw, resist magic. What else do we have? Moon sugar. So this is basically a drug. Weakness to fire. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, so next time we level up, I think I'm going to start putting skill points, yeah, let's call them skill points, into enchanting, so we can start making good heavy armor with enchantments that will boost our magicka regen and just magicka in general, as well as maybe one-handed damage, etc. It's quite interesting how... So the way the Hagraven camps are designed shows a very clear, distinct hatred for Spriggans that Hagravens have. They are often turned into things like this, you know, little bits of decor. You know, they get dissected. You can see their hearts being strung up as decorations as well around the camps. So you can, like, the world building and the way the environment tells stories is quite good, I think, in this regard, because it tells you how Spriggans, who are literally this, like, pure force of nature, are so hated by Hagravens, who are basically chaos taking over witches, you know, but something very natural and something very unnatural. You see this in the world building. It's so good. Can I pick those up? Yes. I don't think I have anything to disenchant. I'm keeping this, obviously. Yeah. So, yeah, we have Nettlebane. Let's go and explore this tomb over here. We should be able to see Riverwood from up here, if you look down. North Skybound watch discovered. Let's have a look. Out here. Right, where are these enemies? Oh, there they are. Okay, magicka. What? No soul gem large enough. Apparently. Don't quite believe that, but whatever. An urn. Right, let's have a look through these guys. Nothing much to the names. The chest here. Right, so if you look down, yeah, there's Riverwood. Whiterun is over there. To be fair, that's a lot of... the loading distance is massive, if you think about it. That's like... That there must be... let's have a look again. Yeah, what? That can't be Solitude. It might be Solitude. Like, literally, we are looking at a location from the other side of the map. That's actually incredible. That's insane. I mean, that is some distance. So I don't think there is much else down this way.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Right, let's just put something on here, maybe. Let's see what we can put on that. So, there is a book. Let's pick it up and carry it all the way over there. Okay, it does nothing. Right, never mind. Can I actually go inside this place? Yeah. Okay, let's see where that's going to take us. More bandits. How did they miss? We need so much more magicka to play this game with this build. We run out too quickly. Again, I was trying to get my bound weapon so I could soul trap her, but they keyed to the wrong hand. Shit. It's a trap. Okay. It resets, so we need to avoid stepping on that plate again, because it will whack us. What do we have in here? Battle of Red Mountain. Block increased to 23. Coin purse. Fur helmet, we need that. Braces. What else do we have? So, armor, boots, braces, helmet. So we have the full set of fur armor. So now, if we wear this, we should have a significant cold weather protection. It's not cleared, is it? No. There's still some way to go. That is going to be a massive spider. Yep, there it is. Giant frostbite spider. This is a time for a fire Atronach, I think. Okay. I deserve that by just walking in front of it. Like an idiot. I completely deserve that. Right, let's just get the Atronach first. And then all this crap. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Right. So I can't get too close to him because, like, now, if I go to the side of him, he will just lock me in place. He will just, because he's so big, will just block my passage. So I need to actually keep distance. Which is a shame because I was trying to soul trap it. There's only so much a man can do. I'm gonna wait for them to do the job. That spider is not fighting. Imagine playing this game in VR with this thing in front of you. This is why I'm just not... I really want to play Skyrim in VR, don't get me wrong, but this is gonna be a bit too much, you know? I mean... Look at that. Imagine this in VR in front of your face. Absolutely nope. Nice. Bandit Plunderer. So these guys are getting quite strong now. Yeah, they're getting high level now. We need to get some good heavy armor quick, or we'll really struggle. Okay, no soul gem large enough, right, so I might have run out of empty soul gems, I guess. Steel Nordic gauntlets, right. I'm gonna take them, because if I want to build a class, a character that is a spellcaster but also has heavy armor, I think steel armor is a good start. And it looks cool as well. Kamehameha. Bitch. It's trapped. I might actually die if I leave this menu. Okay. Dodge. I like how the chest traps work in this game. So, some games, like, say for example, something like... I know it's an old game, but I've seen other games do this. I just can't really remember what they were at this point. But Baldur's Gate 1 and 2... Again, there are games that have done the same thing since then. They are more modern, but it's just what I can name at the moment. When you open the chest that is trapped, what happens is you just take damage instantaneously. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just damage and that's it. In here, I've just triggered the trap on this chest, and what happened was a bunch of poison darts have shot out from those little vents there, and I think that's it, yeah. But because I've noticed it in the last second, I could have quickly jumped out of the way. So the trap itself is not an instantaneous damage. It's just something that happens in the world that you can then still avoid if you are quick enough. So I think the traps in this game are very well designed, in my opinion. Okay, so it's cleared now. We can just move around without having to worry about any more enemies. Although, I'm still a bit worried about the traps in this game. And again, like the traps that you just trigger when you stand on the plate. You know, if you notice it, you can still avoid it if you're quick enough. It's not just going to do damage out of nowhere. I think it's just way more fun that way because you can actually... It's not something that just happens. It's a part of the gameplay which you can then react to, which gives you more agency. Rather than just acceptance of, oh, I messed up, there's... I guess, you know, I guess it's damage. What else can I do?
I'm right behind you.
So this is actually a bunch of Jezbay berries. It's not just it's not just nothing. That's pretty cool. It kind of looks like just a, you know, some kind of a bush you'd throw into a level just to not make it look so static. But it's actually a thing you can pick up. Okay, back to Skyrim. South Skybound. Oh, I know where we are. This is going to get a bit more difficult because there are ice wisps. Yeah, over there. And we are quite far away from where we want it to be. So, all the way here. We could make our way back to Helgen and then back to the camp. Yeah, I think that's going to be the next step, really. Chest. What's that? It's just a helmet. Right, scaled helmet. Oh, we're just flying now. Okay, we unlocked the new skill, flying. Okay. Well, I think we played enough for one night. It is now 5 past midnight. I know it's later for some of the viewers, so we'll end this one here. Once again, thank you so much for watching the stream. It means a lot. I mean, the numbers do seem to be growing. I think Skyrim is doing bits for the channel, so I'm happy to see that. And I'm also enjoying playing Skyrim. It's a really good game still. If you haven't noticed, there is a new poll on the channel, which is basically I'm asking you which one of the schools of magic in this game is your favourite. So if you've not voted, do so if you can. I'm looking forward to seeing all the answers. But yeah. Thank you once more. I can't talk anymore. I'm too tired. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 PM.